What's going on, guys? We're out here today, and today I don't have a beard. Yes, I'm aware I look like I'm 12 again, but that's okay. Anyway, we're out here and hopefully we are going to be doing some deer hunting in this video. As of right now, it is. Oh, I actually have a watch this time. Well, it don't want to come on, but I think it's like November the 3rd. So I actually have 2 more weeks until deer season, at least with the guns start. So we are going to be going up, checking our trail camera way up in the hill up there. Like probably 27 miles that way. Yeah, it's not that far, but you get the idea. And we are going to be checking the trail camera, seeing what we got on it. As you guys may know, in the last video I posted, we had a big buck on camera. Yeah, hopefully he's still on camera. I brought up some more feed. As you can see, I kind of busted the bag open whenever I threw it on the ground, but that's okay. We'll just kind of pack it from that side. We got the machete. We're going to try to clear somewhat of a shooting lane. And yeah, we're going to hopefully get everything ready and set up for gun season. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, head on up into the hills and see if we got anything on the camera. I'll see you guys there. Well guys, I'm just like 30 or 40 feet into the forest, and yeah, this is gonna be a long trip. I still have to go way up there. And you know, tennis shoes, they don't make the best climbing apparel for like these dried leaves, especially when you got 50 pounds of feet on your back. Well, we lost a little bit. It's more like 49 pounds now. That extra pound ain't gonna help us too much here. So yeah, this could be a while. I'll see you guys when we get to the top. Cannot get used to this. All right, I don't see nothing in the general area here, but there's a lot less leaves than last time I was here, so there's that. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is, oh, actually we're gonna look for tracks. There's a nice looking track. That looks like it's probably a buck. It might be a sliding doe that come down, but it looks like a pretty big track. Yeah, most of the feed is gone, so hopefully we got it on camera over there. Now I'm actually gonna try to be a little bit quieter than I was last time. Last time I was here, I don't know if the buck heard me. Oh my God, that buck was standing right freaking here. I mean, he might be bedded down right over behind a log or something, just watching me right now. And he also might have been last time. He seems like a pretty smart buck, so if you know, he did hear me, there's a good chance that he's not even in the United States anymore. So yeah, hopefully he didn't hear me. First thing I'm gonna do is check the camera. Wait. Didn't you already do the first thing?
So I think the first thing I'm gonna do...
Oh, okay, just making sure I wasn't going crazy there. By the way, it's me, Derek from the future. This is leg bone, because she had a broken leg. Let's see what we got. Hey, it's me again. I was just gonna let you guys know the next little bit of the video is gonna be kind of quiet. Now, of course, this is better so I don't spook the deer, but it's also kind of boring. So here are some loud noises to make up for all that quietness. I guess that's not actually very loud. So anyway, back to the video. All right, let's go to the main bottom. Let's see here. All right, so there's a buck. He come in, that was this morning at 7 a.m. Okay, there we had a raccoon here at 6 this morning. So far, oh yes, we got another picture of him. This was at 1 o'clock this morning. That's a nice picture right there. And that was just one this morning. So he is still coming in. Here we have a raccoon and a deer in the same picture. Looking nice. Oh gosh, wow, we got like a whole pack of coons here, boys. As long as the deer are also eating the feed, I don't care if the coons do. All right, here we have another buck. This is a smaller one. This was at 6 o'clock last night. So yeah, it looks like we're still getting pretty good activity, but it's mostly nighttime activity. Still not seeing much in the day. This one's at 6 p.m. It's like right at the edge of dark. Not horrible hours, but not the best hours. Here's a buck during the day. Which one is this? Okay, that's just a nice little 8. So I'm just gonna go through all these and let you guys know if we find anything. All right, and we made it to the last time I was up here. So let's see the last time we saw the big buck. All right, he was here for the last time on camera on last night. So that was 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 days ago. So today is the 3rd. Season comes in on the 14th. I think it's the 14th. I don't know. It's somewhere around that area. So that means that we should be right at the right time if he comes back around that same time frame. So I'm not seeing a lot of daylight activity, which means he's bedded down like really far away from here, or they have already went through the rut. But I don't think that's the case, because we're not seeing a lot of daytime activity, and I've been monitoring these deer since like August, so I think we're still in good shape. So this video, I know it's like right now it's the 3rd of November, so if I kill something in this video, probably won't be out until at least the 20th, maybe longer if I don't kill something. Hopefully we can kill something, because looking like we're still getting pretty good action even after I was here last year. Even after I set up the blind over in the last video, and after I was like here screaming about the giant buck, he still come back. It was still at dark, but he was never here in the day in the first place. So yeah, I don't think nothing's changed, but hopefully we can get us some good rut action coming on here in the next couple weeks. So we're just gonna pour all this out here like we always do, kind of spread it around, pour a bunch of it on top of my machete. Now we gotta clear us a shooting lane out too. That's why I brought the machete. It wasn't just so I would look cool with a machete, at least not for the most part. All right, so I want to get to the hunting part of this video really fast, but you know, I kind of have to go through normal speed because I'm not a time traveler, sadly. All right, it looks like a pretty good shooting lane. Got some good clearance there. I got a little spot right in between those trees. It's got to come from over here anyway, so there's a good chance I'll get a shot on it. And shooting this way, it's already clear, so we don't need to worry about that. So yeah, I thought that would work. Let's try it again. I just realized something. I don't have built-in face camouflage anymore. So now, as you can see, there's a bunch of brush here. What I'm actually gonna do is just kind of pile this up against the blind, kind of camouflage it in, even though it's, you know, already camouflaged. But you know, I have to clear these shooting lanes out one way or the other. I mean, even if I do see a deer, if I don't have the shooting lanes cleared out, there's not a good chance that I'll shoot it. Because one, the bullet could deflect and it could miss it completely and scare it off. Or I could hit it in the stomach or something and that would scare it off even more if it don't just die somewhere else and me never find it. Which would absolutely suck. We're gonna grab some of this brush, just pile it up here really quick, and yeah, hopefully we'll get to hunting soon because I know this is boring. Alright, that should be good. So guys, that is it. We got everything set up. We are ready to go hunting, and we'll be back out here in a couple of weeks. Hopefully we see that big buck again. We'll check the camera. I'm not going to be up here anymore before hunting season because I don't want to risk like spooking anything off, because it is starting to get a little bit colder at night. Like it's actually a lot colder. It got down to like I think 25 last night. That's actually really cold for this time of year. So I'm hoping that the deer will start moving a little more in the day since it's going to be a lot colder at night. That is one reason why. Is that a deer? Okay, no, we're good. That's why I'm not coming up here, because they're going to start coming out more in the day. And you know, I'm not coming up here in the middle of the night. For one, it's cold, and also there's Sasquatch in these woods. I'm actually going to take a look inside real quick, make sure nothing's like invaded my deer blind. Awesome. Wow, this camera actually does really good in the dark, because like I can't even see that with my own eyes. And that's actually really warm in there. I don't know how it done it. I guess it's like, it's got like this black lining. Yeah, that stuff, like that like keeps the heat in or something. I don't know, because it's like kind of warm in there. But you know, that's good, because I don't want to die of frostbite in the middle of the woods while I'm deer hunting. So we will be back up here in 2 weeks. For you guys, it'll just be a couple seconds. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Hopefully part of my beard's back by then, because getting chilly and my face is really cold. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Wait. One second. I just found the rub. Okay, now you can go. So the reason the footage stops right there is because I actually turned my camera off. You know, who would have thought, right? So it was basically just darkness for about an hour. I didn't record, but I did hear stuff around me. But it was like squirrels and birds and Tasmanian tigers and stuff, you know, the usual. But of course it did get daylight eventually, because that's just, you know, how the earth works. So here we are. Holy crap. Oh my God, guys. I just shot the giant buck. Oh my God. First freaking day of the season. You guys saw the doe. So the doe come through this way. And then a small buck, it was a spike. He come this way. And then this one, he come running this way after the doe. We just killed the buck. You guys probably can't see him. He's right through there. We killed Tank. You guys named him already. It's literally been like an hour since daylight. That doe, she saw me, but she couldn't see me good because I wasn't moving. I'm so excited. This is like my first buck ever. I've never shot a buck before. My first buck is Tank. I am a little bit worried. I'm 99% sure that he's gonna die like sometime soon if he's not already dead. Cause like he was running and he dropped right when I shot him. Instantly he dropped. He didn't like run anywhere. He dropped and then started kicking and he started rolling down the hill. Pretty sure he's already dead, but I'm gonna give it like 10 to 15 minutes, then wait before I go try to find him. Because the worst thing you can do is get the adrenaline going, because even if it does die somewhere else and I find it, the meat's gonna be pretty tough. So I will give him a few more minutes and then we'll go after him. I'm so excited, guys. It's also very cold out, but you know, having the rush, it kind of helps. And since this video was like pretty short actually so far anyway, so yeah, I'm not gonna like just end it there. We're gonna cook this deer or at least part of it. We're not going to cook the whole deer. That's a lot of meat. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Nolan Wayne Adams for the suggestion for Tank, because obviously that's what we named him. So let's give it about 30 minutes and we'll go try to find him. Hey, it's me again. I just wanted to say, I don't know why I said try to find him, because I could literally see him from my blind, but oh well. So from there, I just kind of sat waiting for him to die, or until it was safe to go look if he was dead. He actually started sliding down the hill, so he wasn't completely dead. Now I know I did say he was dead, however, that's because I thought he was dead. So yeah, long story short, whenever I shot him, it kind of just like paralyzed him. It didn't actually kill him yet, but he pretty much couldn't feel any of his body. It was just like his head that was moving. So anyway, back to the past, I guess. All right, guys, he's down. I'm gonna give him some time, make sure that he is dead now, and then we'll go check him out. All right, let's go get him. So basically, he come through here. You can see where he slid. Let's see if I can find some blood. All right, I don't see any blood. So I see him, he's right through there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Oh yeah, here's the major part of the blood. Looks like it's probably a lung shot. Or actually that right there looks like it's hit some kind of artery there. Yeah, it either hit an artery or it probably wasn't a heart shot because he didn't die instantly. Oh my God, he is huge. That is crazy. Dang, he is big. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Hey, big guy. This guy's huge. Looks like the first shot was probably a spine shot that looked like it was about where I hit him and he dropped, but he didn't die. So then this was the second shot. So that got him. Tank the legend. He was only a legend for like probably a couple weeks, but he was still a legend. Because I mean, I did find his antler last year. That antler there, I got that antler. Yeah, I couldn't find this side when I found the other one, but I don't need the other side because now I have the other side and the entire deer that goes with it. So now the work begins. There we go. Now let's drag it. Oh dang, he's heavy. Whew. Like guys, I know he is huge, but like I can't get over how huge he actually is. This is the biggest deer, both body and antlers, that I have seen in my life. This is a big deer. So now we have to like drag him way out of the hills and skin him out. So yeah, there's that. And just to give you guys like a size comparison, I'm 6 foot tall. So he's just about as long as I am tall. He is if you count the antlers. So that's a big deer. The rest of the video may contain graphic scenes. If you don't want to watch that, then don't watch that. Pretty easy to avoid actually. All right, let's get to work. I actually just found this, guys. I don't think it's from him, but it could have been. See, like right in there, he actually has pine bark on his antlers. Well, I think we've established one thing. That's a heavy deer. Whew. Luckily, the rest of it is all downhill, so that's gonna be a little bit easier. Well, he got caught on that tree. I guess that's one downside, and pretty much the only downside to him having giant antlers. You know, I just want to let you know, it would have been a lot easier if you would have just walked out of here yourself. All right, don't talk. All right, guys, we got him out of the woods now. I just can't get over how big he is. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go put all my hunting stuff up and we'll come back and get to work on this guy. Just look at that. That is his tarsal glands. They are huge and they really stink too. So yeah, definitely, you know, in the rut because he was chasing a doe. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to gutting. Okay, that's starting to freak me out. Quit. Better stop it. So guys, we're here today, and today why did I say that? Not only is that random, that's kind of odd because like I don't remember any of that. What?
We're here today, and today
So just to clarify, I don't take responsibility for anything that past Derek does. Yeah, I'm not even Derek. I'm rock tree chicken wire. Hey, my name is Chicken Wire. Okay, continue. So guys, as you can see, we're about maybe halfway done. I don't really know. We still haven't got any meat off, but I did get the 2 front legs just in case I'm gonna put them on a mount with him. And I got this. So that's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna tan this like a raccoon hide or something and make something out of it. This has been your intermission. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to skinning this deer. Well, this is the heart of the deer, and you can actually eat this. So I'm gonna eat this. Well, I just found the bullet.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Window. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got the buck skinned up. This is the back legs. No, that is the back side of the fur. Yeah, that skin, hide thingy. We got 2 legs here. We're going to keep those. I realize my arm looks like, yeah, it's Halloween. We'll just go with that, even though it's November the 14th. Anyway, we've got all the meat in here. It is all on ice. This is a lot of meat. Well, I just cracked the toe, but it'll be alright. And here is the head. As you can see, it is still just as big as it was because, well, it's not going to shrink. I'm actually going to get this mounted, so I'll show you on the Instagram whenever I get it back at Derek K Outdoors. So guys, that's it for now. We'll go back to probably around the chicken coop somewhere, and we will be cooking this deer up. And yeah, we'll give it a taste test, see what it's like. It's probably very tough because it's an old buck, but we're going to try it anyway. So I will see you guys in tomorrow. Max, hey, you want some food? Yeah. Break a leg. Get it? Because it's a leg. You want one too, boy? Yeah, good boy. All right, guys. So as you can see, we are back, and it has only been like a couple seconds, but we've actually went a whole day since I actually got done finishing the deer, you know, gutting it and stuff and quartering it out. And that's actually how long it took me to finish butchering it up into pieces. But it's actually how long it took me to butcher it up into pieces, put it in the freezer, and get everything ready. It's actually almost dark of the next day, so yeah. But we are out here, and we actually have the deer bones, you know, the ones that I didn't just like give to my dog. So we're actually out here, and we're gonna take the rest of them way up there somewhere, and we're gonna use them as bait. So there are the deer bones. And I've got this trail camera here that just come on. So let's turn it off while we're walking. Bruh, chill, I'm right here. You know it's me. All right, got us a trail camera here. Now let's take the bait up here before, you know, we get eaten by a coyote, which probably won't actually happen, but it is getting dark. By the way, my beard is growing back. It's getting there. It's just a little bit longer now. So I have the trail camera set up here. Let's go ahead and turn that sucker on. Let's see what we got. Is it working? Please work. Yeah, we're good. So there we go. That is set up. Let's angle it this way just a tad bit. Yeah, that's about right. So we got like a busted up rib cage there that I didn't want to save because it's like really, really bloody. We got another deer leg and some just little scrap pieces. Let's straighten this up real quick. Here we go. So yeah, looks pretty good. I'd say we'll have something that got it by probably tomorrow. Honestly though, it'll probably just be a dog, but you know, it'll still be cool to watch. So guys, I hope you've been enjoying this video so far. It's been a really crazy video. Like, it didn't take me long at all. Whoa. I'm like Spider-Man or something. But yeah, it didn't take me long at all. Like, it probably wouldn't have taken me long anyway even if it did actually take a while, it would have looked like it didn't take long. But like, it actually didn't take long. I was expecting at least like a 3-day hunt, but I like shot my bucket list buck first day of the season. But I actually looked at the footage. I know it was a little bit overexposed. Oh God, just about fell again. It was a little bit overexposed whenever I shot the deer. And I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see him out my window when I shoot, but at least you'll get to see me shoot and you'll get to see afterwards. There wasn't really much to the shot. I just literally shot him in the spine while he was running at another deer, and he just dropped like instantly. And like I said, I am getting the deer mounted, and he's actually already been dropped off at the taxidermy shop yesterday. He said it may be up until spring, depending on how many deer he actually gets this year. So obviously I'm not going to wait that long to finish this video, but I will show you guys on my Instagram, so go make sure to follow me there. And yeah, I'll update you guys when I get it. Oh, and by the way, I don't know why I didn't tell you guys yesterday, but he actually had 11 points by the Boone and Crockett standards, and he had 13, I think, total. It's either 13 or 14 total. So yeah, not only is it my first buck, but it's the biggest buck of my life, which even if I shot a spike, it would have been the biggest buck of my life. But like I said, I will be cooking that deer tomorrow. I got 80 pounds of meat off of the sucker, so like, we got plenty of meat. I'm actually going to be cooking, I don't know, but it's going to be tasty good. I know we are going to cook the heart, so like, that's certain, but we'll probably cook the back strap or some kind of round steak. I don't really know, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Welcome back, guys. It is in fact tomorrow yet again. We are out here and today we are going to be cooking this deer. Not the entire deer, of course, because, you know, it's pretty big. We'll actually get to the parts that we're cooking here in a minute. I already told you guys that we are going to be cooking the heart, and then I've also got another piece of meat that I want to try. So we are going to be doing that. But first of all, so I don't remember if I told you guys or not, but this is actually an antler that I found last year in February, so it was from 2 years ago. Let me just ask you, does this shed look a little bit familiar maybe? You don't see it? You don't see it? Yeah, this is actually Tank's antler. At least I'm like 99.99999% sure. I mean, I guess technically it could have been an identical twin. Do deer even have identical twins? I don't know, but I guess there is a chance that it could not be Tank's antler, but it looks pretty similar to it. Especially like that little curve right there. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you guys remember, but his like left brow tine here was actually curved. So that's kind of cool. That tells me that Tank he has been a very mature buck for at least 2 years now. Because, I mean, the first year, you're probably not going to get a pretty good sized antler. Maybe a spike, 4-pointer, maybe even a 6-pointer. But you're not going to get this. Especially since he eats, like, pretty much only wild stuff. He don't eat, like, any food plots or anything. Which means Tank is probably about a 5 or 6-year-old deer, if I had to guess. Now, this is a pretty big, you know, antler right there. But just to give you a comparison, look at my hand. You see how far my hand is from the brow tine there whenever I'm holding it like that? Yeah, take a look at this picture and see how far apart it is when I'm holding his antler the exact same way. So that just kind of shows you, I mean, this is a massive antler. Like, it's like as big as me. But this is actually from 2 years ago. So I cannot wait to get the wall mount back and just do like a size comparison. I'll put it on my Instagram. I know I've said it like 3 times now, or maybe I haven't and I just thought about it really hard. But go follow me over at Derek K Outdoors, and yeah, I'll show you guys when I get it back, which he said will probably be spring, but we'll see. Yeah, I still cannot believe that I actually shot that buck. Like, just completely forgetting about the fact that I've been looking for this deer for 2 years. He shows up on my trail camera one day and I just suddenly shoot him next month. That's crazy. And let alone that, you just set all that aside. The fact that I even hit him is crazy. I don't know if you guys were able to see it. Like I said, I'm trying to fix the footage. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I actually shot him while he was like pretty much full on sprinting towards the other buck in the doe. So like, that is crazy because I was in the same exact spot last year with the same exact gun, and there was a doe that was just barely even walking. I shot at her and completely missed. Wow, that was some crappy camera quality. But this year, I like get up there and this buck, not only is he farther away, but he's full on running. Then I just go like this and I should have been a cowboy. I'm joking, this is just a BB gun. That was a sound effect. But anyway, like I said, let's go ahead and get to actually eating the deer, considering that I said that like probably 2 minutes ago and still haven't got to that yet. So let's go ahead and get started. So we got this frying pan here, if I can get it out of my backpack. Come on out of there. We don't need the plastic bag, thank you though. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can actually tell through the bags what this is, but this is actually... Are you serious, bro? Shh, be quiet, I'm trying to record a video. Are we good? None of you want to crow? None of you want to quack? Okay, I'm just gonna talk over them. If they crow, they crow. And if they don't, well... Yeah, they're gonna crow. Alright, so we actually have this part, which is the heart. So, as you can see, this is a very large heart. This is a very large deer as well, so that kind of is the reason. We're actually going to be eating part of this today, well, probably all of it actually. So to start, we're going to actually cut off the top here because there's like valves up there that I guess you technically could eat, but nobody really wants to. Now after that, I'm just going to go ahead and slice it like right down the middle here. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it into little slices for us to eat, and that's pretty much it. A lot of people don't eat the heart. I really don't see the point in it because it's just like any other muscle. And another thing, if you don't want like the gamey taste and you still wanna maybe try the heart, soak it in salt water overnight. That brings pretty much all of the gamey taste out. I've never really tried it for hearts because I like the taste, but like squirrels, that's like the most gamey thing I've ever eaten, and yeah, it does wonders with squirrel. All right, so now that piece is ready. We're actually gonna be cooking the heart first, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the frying pan. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna set it aside on this bag here. Now, as you can see, there is still like pretty good amount of meat there, so I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I will feed it to my dogs or something because it's still edible, but it's not very desirable because it's got like all these little connective tissue things in here and all these valves. And of course, this would not be a deer catch and cook without the well-known rattlesnake. So this is actually the back strap of the deer, and it's very delicious, very tender. This is actually part of the deer that gets a lot of protein buildup, but it doesn't do very much. So I'm just gonna go down this way and kind of fillet it like a fish. Just like that, and that gets all of this connective tissue right here off. This is called silver skin. You don't want this stuff. Not the best tasting. Again, I know there's a little bit of meat on there, but I'd rather get all the connective tissue off and a little bit of meat with it because I can just feed it to my dogs also. So it's not gonna go to waste. And now with this, I don't really know how I'm gonna cook it. I think I'm actually gonna do a couple of slices with the heart, and then the rest we're just gonna kind of slow cook it, and we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, the rest of that I'll save for the slow cook, and the rest of this I'm just gonna put in my freezer because, well, I'm not eating all that today. Nice. All right, let's put all these back in the bag here. Gonna add some of El Sal de Océan. Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and put the other pieces of backstrap in with it. Add some more sea salt here. Just a little bit of garlic powder. And black pepper. Can't go wrong with black pepper. Unless you add too much, or you add too little, or you don't add any at all. Unless you don't want any at all. Then of course you'd mess up if you did add any at all. All right, now I'm just gonna give us a little bit of a shake here. I'm gonna add just a little bit more salt.
Mission failed.
Now we just pour this sucker in. Yeah, I'm gonna do it piece by piece, that way I don't get the broth in there too. And by broth, I mean blood. That smells amazing. That looks absolutely amazing in there. It's getting done already. With the deer meat, I'm pretty sure you can eat it at 145. I'm gonna try to get it as done as possible without making it tough though, because, you know, I'm not really for sure. All right, so this is actually cooling it down a little bit. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. If it don't start heating back up, we will just go ahead and turn the heat up a little bit, get it going real nice, get it all done, you know what I mean. We actually have a lot of pictures of deer on that trail camera. Most of them are buck, which is really, what? Why can't I quit saying really? That was actually really surprising to me. I did it again. Like, usually I don't see any bucks at all on the trail camera because they're either too smart or they smelled me when I come in. But the does, I usually get plenty of them on the trail camera. So I guess, I don't know, it's just I guess there's just more bucks than does in that area. The one that I found back in, what month was it? I don't remember, probably April. That was probably like a 10-point buck, and it was still really young. Like, he had small antlers, but a lot of points. So he's probably gonna be a monster next year. Or there's like a bunch of them that I found that are actually really good sized deer. I just didn't pay any attention because I was after Tank. But after deer season's over, we'll pick out another buck that we're gonna hunt down next year, and we'll track him all through the summer. And yeah, hopefully we can get another next year. I know a lot of people will feed their deer supplements. This year I didn't even start giving them supplements until way after their antlers had already lost the velvet. So that was without any kind of supplements helping them grow their antlers. And Tank grew antlers that big. Imagine what would happen if I fed them soybeans every week from, say, April to September. Pretty crazy to think about. Okay, so I'm gonna let that finish cooking. I actually put it on low, and now I'm just letting it kind of sit there and just finish cooking. I'm gonna flip that one real quick, and that one, and well, let's just stir them all around. So now I'm actually gonna go ahead and prepare this, and to do that, I'm just gonna put the whole thing in here, add some salt and pepper to this also. For this, since it's still like a whole cut of meat that's not been sliced, I'm gonna add like a lot of seasoning, because for one, some of it's gonna cook off, and it's gotta flavor the meat on the inside too when you take a bite. And this is what I like to add to deer meat and pretty much any kind of meat that's like gamey or has a strong taste, because it doesn't really get rid of the gamey taste, but it does like complement it. And it is, of course, just in case you didn't see, it's banana peppers, pickled banana peppers with banana pepper juice. Mostly the juice is what you're after, but I like throwing a little extra peppers in there also. And it actually doesn't make it taste like banana peppers, really. I mean, you kind of taste it a little bit, but it's not enough to make it taste bad. All right, now we'll let that sit. All right, this is about done. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it over to a plate. We got back strap here, heart, more heart, a little bit more heart, just a lot of heart. Oh, wrong way. Let's turn that off, not back on. I got that sitting over here on top of the duck pen, and I'm just gonna let that cool down here. I'm gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes because even if it's not done now, can I help you? Even if it's not done now, it will be in about 10 minutes because the heat will continue to cook it from the inside until, you know, I eat it. So not gonna get food poisoning this time, boys, I hope. Tank is on the cover of this butter. I didn't know he was famous. You learn something new every day. All right, let's throw us a big gob of butter on there. I still, guys, like, I cannot even believe we actually saw Tank, let alone killed Tank, because I checked my trail camera pictures and he wasn't there anytime after I took more feed up there. And I thought, well, that's not good because maybe I scared him away whenever I cleared that brush out. But no, he was just in the rut, so he was not focused on food whatsoever. All right, so I would really like to let this set for probably 2 hours or so in this, but yeah, we don't have 2 hours. Add some pepper to the top, and now we just want to raise the heat up really high, and we're gonna sear it on both sides. And that's really where most of the flavor in this will come from. Isn't that delicious looking? Yeah, see that brown meat right there? That is exactly what I was hoping for. All right, so now that both sides are pretty well seared, I'm gonna turn down the heat just a little bit, and by that I mean, oh well, no, let's not turn it up. All right, that's about right. And now we are just gonna go ahead and pour the banana pepper juice along with all the other stuff in. We'll give that probably anywhere from 20 to 35 minutes, and we'll just slow cook it like that. We're basically baking it without baking it, because you know that makes complete sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and try some backstrap, and most importantly, the heart. I'm gonna do the backstrap first because, I don't know, I just wanna try the backstrap first. 10 out of 10, I would shoot again. I would say that this is my favorite cut of deer meat, but I honestly don't really have a favorite. Now, obviously, I ain't gonna eat all this right now, but let's go ahead and try a piece of the heart. Oh yeah, this is absolutely delicious. I will say, if you like chicken livers, don't look at me like that, Mr. Cluck. You will absolutely love deer heart. But even if you don't really like chicken livers or anything like that, you just gotta like soak it first in salt water. That brings all the bloody taste out, or at least most of it. But yeah, besides that, it tastes just like backstrap. A lot of people like backstrap because it's tender. This heart was like twice as tender as this backstrap was. So definitely a plus for the heart. So I guess you could say Tank had a very tender heart. Except for towards that buck that tried to take his doe, but I bet he's feeling pretty lucky right about now. All right guys, so now we'll just let this cook. I'll probably flip it like halfway, that way it all soaks into the juice. But yeah, I have a feeling this is gonna be really good. All right guys, I think it is done. So it's been cooking down for about 25-30 minutes. Set it down here, let it cool. Let's go ahead, get it out of the plate here, or put it in a plate. Some of these banana peppers with it. I bet that'll taste real good. And there we go. Let's go ahead and cut into it. Oh yeah, that looks done. So let's go ahead and take us a bite of this, see how it is. Okay, so I need about 200 pounds of this, about 200 jars of pickled banana peppers, and I'll be good. Okay, so that is like one of the best recipes. Okay, I'll just go ahead and say it. That is the best deer meat I've ever tried besides like deer jerky. It is just so good. Like, you'd think you would taste the banana peppers considering that I not only soaked it in it, but cooked it in it for like 30 minutes. You do taste it, I guess, but it doesn't taste like you would imagine. It's really good. It looks burnt, but it's actually not. The banana pepper juice, it kind of like blackens it whenever it cooks, and it just makes it taste really good. Definitely my favorite way to cook deer meat. I'm gonna get me another piece here. Haha, Derek, I turned the camera around, so now you gotta edit and fix it the right way. Anyway, that is like amazing. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. If you have deer meat, I definitely recommend trying this. What's up, camera? Wow, that is delicious. But anyway, guys, it is getting kind of dark, as you can see. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a pretty insane video. I shot the biggest buck of my life, Tank, which is also the only buck I've ever shot. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing. Of course, we are going to be doing more deer hunting. Maybe not this year. I don't know yet. There is a muzzleloader season in December, which I don't know when this video is coming out. It might already be December. But you guys will know because I don't. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.